All right. Ooh, good morning. Good morning. 3 weeks deep, I think. Occasional, other than the occasional quick cough, got it behind me. Thank you guys for putting up with it. Man, yeah, I'm not sure the meds did anything. It probably just took its its planned route. So stay healthy, guys. Work that immune system. Get that vitamin C and D and all the stuff. Yeah. Stay out of airplanes. How we doing, guys? What is it? November 16th. Married 3 months today, babe. I see you. I see you on there. And I'm not talking to you, Dan Bennett. How you doing? Hey, I'm sharp. Yeah, the man, the myth. Dan Bennett. Yeah. Connecticut's newest up and coming political wizard. Matthew Padron. Good day, sir. Yeah, good to see you guys. How we doing? Back in front of the mic and the stand here at Studio B, Southern Maine. We flew during the whole debacle of air traffic control and all that. Would you believe that there wasn't one hiccup? Well, other than they sent me packing at TSA yesterday to go fix my birth date or whatever, but that's nothing. Um, Not a delay. In fact, a couple of our flights were early, boarded early, on time everywhere. In fact, all the landings were just greased too. So, no complaints other than that one guy, the guy that's got to get up early. And when you unclip, the plane hits the gate, you unclip, and then 4 or 5 people run to see how many rows they can get before somebody like me steps out in front of them and says, "Not today." We've come up with a new system of seating me near the window so that I interact less with the inconsiderate general public. So she's got me boxed in now. So that's her way of um, making me say, "Let them." But boy, didn't they drill that beverage cart into my left knee yesterday when I was sitting on the aisle and I was half asleep. Joe! Oh, I'm like, no, I'm good. I don't need any beverages. I'm gonna just sit here and glue my kneecap back together, but I'm good. They make those carts like 0.8 inches less wide than the aisle, so that when you go by everybody, you trim off the kneecaps and elbows. They love it. They Jubal Williamson. Good to see you, my friend. Congratulations on your big award. Um, and all your kind words for those of us inside the Rosenberg group and community. It does take a village, my friend. So good to see you and Lindy do that and your whole team. So it's been a pleasure getting to know you. Peter Christensen, good morning, coach. It's probably the highest compliment I get when somebody calls me coach. So thank you. I appreciate you. I don't know about you guys up there in Winterport, but we got a little dusting of what cold and wet, white, snowy stuff on the ground this morning. Yeah. Here it is. So welcome back to Maine. Here's some snow. Yep. Probably ought to think about getting that patio furniture inside. Maybe we'll let that umbrella dry out for another week. Rachel, good to see you. Yeah. Thank you guys that caught my live yesterday on the rewind from the airport, or when I was in the airport. I think we were at 5 a.m. or so Central Time. So Brandy Smith, good morning, kid. Good to see you. Thank you for inviting some people to the Summit Growth Group. I appreciate you. We're at 2,028 members now, which is pretty cool. So thank you for doing that. We'll push toward 3,000 here. I kind of stopped beating that drum just to give you guys a little break. But yeah, invite people to the Summit group. Lean in, guys. Get people in your communities. If there are people on this live and you're not a Facebook friend, reach out to them. Connect. Jamie Moeller is here. Good to see you. Yeah. Love seeing new faces, so to speak, new names on here. Comment. Comment in the chat. Let me know how you're doing. We'll get live on Instagram here. They've turned my picture on Instagram from landscape to portrait, and they don't let me adjust it. So now I'm all up in your face on the Instagram feed, and I'll figure that out at some point. But my technical wizardry is limited for that stuff, but I try. Aaron Callie, good morning, sir. How are you doing today? Guys, how's your weekend been? Yeah. How about those Patriots, huh? Not much of a football fan, but I think they're like 8 or 9-2. So, yeah, you guys had a nice short little break from them not being a dynasty. Hope you enjoyed it. You poor Buffalo Bills fans. Maybe David Zemchek will jump on today. Aaron Callie for a 10. I love it. Pete Christensen, 9.7. Everybody's doing well. Maybe Joe Spack will check in. He was a 6 yesterday, so we got to make sure he's doing all right. But yeah, got back yesterday and went and collected the dogs from the spa, my brother and sister-in-law's house, where they eat well and get exercise and sleep hard. So they had a great week. So just call Bailey for that. Yeah, I do that when I get a new phone too. She actually fixed my phone. I have the iPhone 1700, and the guy says, "What do you want?" I go, "Oh, what about this tall, this wide, please?" And so they gave me that, and then I thought it'd be a good idea to watch about a 40-minute video. I'm going to learn how to use this thing, right? And I'll learn all the new trips and ticks and all that, right? So in my infinite wisdom, I changed the home screen and all that stuff to all like a cool colors. You can switch it around. Well, what I landed on was like this orangish black and white thing, but all the apps are the same color. So you don't really realize it, but when you go to your apps, you see blue for Facebook or the multicolor thing for Instagram or whatever. So now I'm a month of Sundays finding my app. So I just handed it to her at dinner the other night or wherever we were. And I said, "Can you just fix this? Make this." I don't know how to get it back. I was going to have to watch the video again. Aaron says, broken truck, but awesome. Day 7, no alcohol. Nice. Doing CMOS. All right. Well, good. Good for you. Getting away from that alcohol. I heard somebody talking about it. It was a podcast I was listening to. It wasn't for Sella. It was somebody who was talking about people that like Joe Rogan has got away from drinking. And who was it that I was listening to? I was on the plane yesterday. Anyway, yeah, the alcohol, man. There's really nothing good to it. Good time for a short time, but doing a bunch of it can really derail you from doing the things that you want to do. So good morning, Dustin Hippensteel. How are you, my friend? Yeah. Good to see you guys. Well, let me see. What's today? I'm actually going to do the math for you right now. We're going to do this. You ready? So I think it was 278 plus the 30 days of November, right? Excuse me. No, 31 days. 278 plus 31 days of October. 309 plus 16. Today is day 325 in a row. Boom. 40 days left to get to 365, which means there's 45 days left in the year. Guys, are you ready? Do you have get your shit done? Do you have your stuff done? What are the goals that you set that you're in jeopardy of not meeting? Okay. Reel it in, guys. Let's go. Figure it out. What's wrong with you? I thought I charged my Oura ring. Well, it's on the charger now, but last night, so it was dead for about 4 days. So I've got no idea what's going on over here. I think I slept pretty well though. We were beat. We were up at 3 a.m. yesterday to travel. It's what? It's like 12 hours. Any way you slice it, you're like, oh yeah, no, we'll take that flight. It's 6 hours, but you get up at 3, get to the airport, get shaken down by TSA, sit around, fly, drive home, do all the stuff. 12 hours. Any way you slice it. So, but I did well yesterday. Kept the eating on point, diet and not exercised yesterday, really, other than the airport, but kept the nutrition in check. So turns out you don't need to eat all the shit in the airport, right? You don't need it. You actually, I had a protein bar, and you know what? I lived. I couldn't believe it. I lived, and I didn't eat all the crappy snacks and snicky snacks and things. Yep. So good morning, Roy. How are you doing today? Good to see you. Yeah. Well, hey, let's get into it, guys. in the quest of the contractors playbook for growth. We're day 4 of 10 on that. We had a little minor interruption called the Mid South Pond Retreat. I want to talk about your calendar today. Going from chaos to calendar. Okay. If it's not on your calendar, it's not real. Okay, guys, I can open up my calendar right now and show you that everything that's going on this week. Look at that. Okay. If it's not on there, it's not happening. Do I have a few spots I can add some things? Yeah. And I have some other important calendars on there of groups I'm in or calls I want to be on so I can see when they are. And it's done intentionally. Okay. So, but with regard to contractors, most of them, not you guys, because you guys are elite, most of them, they don't have a time problem. It's a structure problem. They don't have the system in place. Okay. Their schedule is built on reaction instead of intention. They're not intentional with their calendar. Okay. Let me see here. Yeah. You ever feel like your day is just like a fire drill? You're just putting out fires all day long. It's because you're not leading your time. Okay. You're being led by it. You're just getting led around by the nose all day long, right? You don't rise to the level of your goals. You rise to the level of your calendar discipline. See how we use that in different ways? You got to be disciplined to that calendar. Otherwise, people are going to steal that day from you. See how that feels. Okay. There was a point probably in my contracting business, I was, booked solid, right? But nothing's getting finished. Nobody's getting called back, not, missing follow-ups, frigging up the material orders, last minute reschedules. Oh, the plumber's coming tomorrow. We don't have this there, right? Jobs overlapped, frustrated clients. Sound familiar? I would just blame it with, hey, Tim, good to see you, man. Jobs overlapped, that kind of stuff, right? Like I just couldn't finish stuff, right? I didn't have a system. That's the truth. Just didn't have a system. But the turning point came in. I remember the day I was driving down the road and I had a whole bunch of shit I wanted to do that day. And took a left turn, fire drill, got to go to this job, straighten that out. Then all of a sudden something else happened. And now we're just spending the day just fighting fires, right? So I started using my calendar as a tool, not just a reminder. Okay. And for the first time, I could see some of the commitments getting done, right? Instead of juggling them in my head, put them down on paper. Okay. And the chaos started to disappear because the plan appeared, right? Oh, here, I can tell you what I'm doing tomorrow. Literally every hour tomorrow, I can tell you, what the plan is. Now, something may pivot, but at least I'll know the cost of what that is when I move it around on my calendar. Yeah. Thanks for watching, Tim. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Share it out if you can. I'd love to get more local people checking this out. I'm here every day at 8. But yeah, guys, put it on the calendar. Okay. Because otherwise you're just getting led around, right? Control your time or it's just going to control you. Like your calendar's not a suggestion. It literally is an operating system. You're carrying around this computer in your hand all day, right? Let's put it to use. Okay. When you plan your day with intention, stress comes down, right? Momentum, you get a little momentum that increases. Hey, your communication improves. Hey, I can tell I'm not going to be there for 1 o'clock. Got to get out ahead of that. Deadlines get met. Profitability rises, right? Unless it's what was it, Friday, Pete? I forgot you. Shit happens, right? Shit happens, but at least right? Most of the time you're out ahead of it. Okay. Calm calendar creates a calm contractor, right? You're not managing from chaos. Just block that time like a professional. We're not winging it here, guys. Okay. Don't guess. And don't just, I'll just fit that in sometime this week because this week becomes next week. Someday becomes someday, right? We don't know. Yeah. Thanks, Pete. Oh, shit. We screwed that up pretty good. However, we can get things scheduled. We can get things rescheduled. Okay. The point is you're working on it. Okay. You're not just winging it. Okay. Good morning, Michelle. Yeah. So how about using some core blocks? Okay. Time blocking sections here. What if you had on your calendar maybe 5 sections? CEO time for one, right? How about 30 to 60 minutes of just work on the business? Okay. And then maybe the next one is sales. And these could be different for you guys. How about CEO time, sales and follow up, right? Most profitable hour of your day. Okay. And then maybe project management time. That's when you're doing your job costing, your scheduling, your materials, your communication. That, hey, we need the plumber there next Monday. Let's call him today. Okay. And how about client communication time, right? Who needs to hear from you? And then that last one is one that could be the most important. Personal time. Protect that personal time. Okay. Your business shouldn't take away from your family, guys. It should support it. It should serve you. Yeah. Pete was firefighting all week. Yeah. But Pete, you're going through it, right? But you can do it. So still put the stuff on the calendar. Okay. Still have the goals. Yeah. Surround yourself with a good team. So CEO time, some sales time, PM time, client communication time, and personal time. Yours could be just about anything, right? Get up every day, say, who do I owe money? Who owes me money? Check in with that stuff. Maybe that's on your calendar every day. When you schedule those priorities, they get done. When you don't, chaos returns. Just chaos. We're just managing from chaos. Okay. Don't let others hijack your day. Stop letting that happen. Right. As a contractor, a lot of you guys on here are contractors, and constantly let clients and subs and suppliers and neighbors and inbound calls and random emergencies just hijack your day and dictate your schedule. Okay. 2 rules to take control back. Okay. Here's 2 things to think about. If you take nothing else from today's call, you are not required to respond instantly to anyone. When did it become a law that because someone texted you, you have to respond immediately? Well, I texted you. I know you got your phone right on. I see you looking at it all the time. I wasn't ready to respond yet. Thank you very much. I was not in a place where I could communicate with you. Sean Hilton says less decision fatigue. Yeah, sure. Right? Yeah, we're not vacillating back and forth, right? Figuring out what we're going to do. Rule number 2, you decide when communication happens, not the other way around. So number 1, you're not required to respond instantly. Number 2, you decide when the communication happens, not the other way around. Own your day. Structure your availability and protect it. Okay? Guys, consistency beats urgency every single time with this. Your calendar's it's not about being rigid. It's just about being reliable. Okay. And the best thing I like about it, I have several people that can look at my calendar. So they're not texting me going, hey, do you have time just look at my calendar, right? Wendy has my calendar. Steve has my calendar. Our VAs have my calendar. Okay. That takes care of the half a dozen interactions. Not that I don't love to hear from those guys, but they can look at my calendar and I'll pop on and, oh, I see something. Yeah. If it's open, grab it. If I left it open and I didn't want something there, shame on me. There's a little thing there called block, right? You can block some time. If you have a Calendly link, you can set up different availability for different days, right? Use these tools, guys. Okay. So ask yourself, where does my time get hijacked? Where does my time get hijacked? Where am I just leaking time all the time? And maybe it's doing this. Okay. We're all guilty of it. Oh yeah. Getting a good TikTok hole or Instagram reels or something like that. People falling off a ladder, whatever it is, funny dance. Those 2 guys that dance, whatever. Funny stuff, right? Time and a place. Okay. All right. Don't let that stuff hijack your day. Okay. What block of time could I protect that would change my week? Ask yourself that one. Maybe just put it on there. You guys know where I am every day at 8. If I didn't block it out, something else would jump in there. Yeah. And what part of my business feels chaotic simply because I'm not scheduling it? You guys that are in the groups with us, we do a lot of sales role plays. If you don't schedule time for that, and I knew a guy that used to have a standing 3:30 p.m. every day. He would just do one sales role play every day. That's 365 in a year, guys. Okay, that's how that happens. All right. So challenge for you. Today's a great day for this call because tonight you can build your schedule for tomorrow or this afternoon. Okay. And I would challenge you to maybe set up 3 blocks of time. Maybe one is sales follow-up. One is project management. One is client communication. Try some different things, guys, because if we always put the same thing in the end of the funnel, the same thing always comes out the other end. Oh, thanks, Rachel. I appreciate it. I'm having a ball. 40 days left. 45, 40 days. Yeah, today's 325 today. 325, dude. We've been busy. Yeah, block that time, guys. And then just make a mental note of how you feel when you wake up tomorrow. I grab my phone when I wake up because I look at it and say, what's my day look like? Not what am I going to do today? Right? I'll look at it, boom, before bed. Wendy has it on her phone. She can see like, hey, okay, what do we have? I see he's got 3 calls tomorrow afternoon. Okay, I'm going to run while he's doing that. I'm running to Costco. I'm doing this. And then, so Rachel says, then what? Then we're going to keep going. We're not done. So 365 is just an opener, kid. How's that? Flag planted. We're not done. We're not stopping. So guys, chaos is not a badge of honor. Okay. We wear that sometimes. We're like, oh, I'm busy. I don't know where. Whew, boy, I don't know where the day went. You're exactly right. You have no clue. Okay. Chaos is a sign of lack of planning. Plan your day. Guys, I'm not perfect at this. Like I say to you, those things that I talk about are things that we all are leveling up on. Okay. So we're all getting better together. And even though I do this, I can still get better at how I manage my time. Okay. But at least you're looking at it. At least you're paying attention. Okay. Guys are better than that. Take your time back. Take your business back. Take your peace back. Don't let stuff rattle around in your head. It's incredibly stressful and exhausting to have so much stuff in your head all week long. Oh, I can't. Don't let me forget or remind me, Don't tell somebody to remind you. It's not their job. They're not your mother. Do your stuff. Write it down. Put it in your calendar. Everybody's got one of these computers on their hip or in their pocket. Use it to your advantage. Okay? Pop a fist pump in the chat if some of that resonated with you or landed. Bubba, if you're here, obviously put a footprint in there or put a check mark, smoke signal. I don't care what. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about communication equaling conversion. We're going to break down how the contractor communication habits create trust and turn into sales, okay? And turn clients into raving fans. Some of you guys don't realize just how much work you have right in front of you with the people that you're already dealing with that already know, like, and trust you. So we'll talk about that tomorrow. All right. Roy with the duck. Paul Tarasuk. Sorry we didn't see you at the Mid-South Pond retreat. I won't rub your nose in it and say you missed a hell of a time, but maybe we'll meet you next time. Yeah, I know you had some stuff come up. Yeah, guys, what's next for you? Justin, good to see you here. What's next for you guys? Who's traveling? What do you have coming up for events? What are you doing? How's today look? What's on your calendar today? Yeah, we were on a call. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate it. We were on a call a while back and somebody was talking about, I think it was, maybe it was Josh. He was talking about being frustrated about something. And then Steve asked him, I think it was Steve, or maybe it was Bubba. He said, "Did you watch football yesterday?" He said, "Yeah." "How long?" "Well, about 3 hours." And Josh, you can see Josh, and Josh watches this, so he'll hear this. He won't mind me picking on him. And it was like this realization that, wow, I could have popped a couple hours into my business yesterday and maybe be less frustrated today. Yeah, Roy Dahl, gym and football, get the work done, right? Yep, exercise is on the schedule for us today as well. It's either going to be outside for a walk or down here in the pain cave, and we're going to get something done. So I'm here until Sunday morning, then I head out to Vegas for a one-day thing with acquisition.com and Alex Ramosi. Steve and I are going out to that. Be back Tuesday, and then Bailey's home Thursday for an early Thanksgiving. I'm looking forward to that. And then she's back to Dallas in Friendsgivings and all that stuff going on. And then December 1st, I go out to Houston and going to span a 2-day event there on the 2nd and 3rd, and then probably shoot up to Dallas and hang out with Bailey for a couple of days, and then back down to Houston for the ground school event that we have inside the Rosenberg Group. So a lot of stuff going on between now and the end of the year, but by December 10th or 11th, I guess, I'll be back here, kick back, enjoy the holiday season a little bit. So it is upon us. I saw Christmas trees. I saw Christmas decorations when we landed in Where were we? Memphis. We were in Memphis. We went to get some things at the store, and I heard the first Christmas song on the radio. I'm like, on the overhead. I'm like, oh, whoa. It was like November 9th. I'm like, come on, dude. How come there's no Thanksgiving music? I don't know. Well, guys, have a great day today. Enjoy it. Thanks for being with me here on day 325. The shares have dropped off. You know why they drop off? Because I don't ask every day. Share this out. Hey, if you're new here, say, hey, I was watching this guy. He's trying to help people, particularly contractors and entrepreneurs, get better at life and business. Send this out. If you don't share it, send it to somebody. Okay? I dare you. It takes like 0.8 seconds. Little button. Share. You don't even have to say anything. Just share it out. People want to see what you're up to. Come and check this out. And to you guys that watch this on the rewind and never comment or never say anything, I see you. I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. I know you're there. I know you grab it at your own time frame. And we're looking at ways to get this uploaded and transition it over time here into basically make it the summer podcast, the summit podcast. So, Rachel, there's your answer. We're not going anywhere. We're going to keep doing it. It's been as good for me as it is for you guys. I've gotten a lot out of it. So, too early. Respect the turkey, right? You seeing Halloween stuff in July, come on, man. Like, what is going on? So, retail, but yeah. So we got a lot going on. Busy. I'm feeling better. I can't believe Wendy didn't get that cold. Knock on wood, because it's a nasty one, nasty cough. So it's crazy. So. Anyway, Roy, thank you. I appreciate that. I see Roy has shared it. Who else can share? Give me a fist pump if you're going to share before we get off the call. May check on Instagram. And hey, nobody is on Instagram. So thank you guys. I don't know. I think there's some sort of an interruption in the algorithm. That's what I'm going to go with. Anyway, some guy was trolling me on YouTube yesterday. You guys couldn't see the comments. And I went back later to see if they don't post on the Facebook feed, but this streams to YouTube at the same time. And some guy was saying, like, nice hat. You think you know what you're talking about? I'm like, all right. I finally made the big time. I got a YouTube troll. So anyway, we ride at dawn. We'll find him. Wendy said it was probably a bot. Yeah, I'm like, oh. So like I got a hater and he's not even real. Come on, man. So anyway. Guys, we're going to go get some stuff done. Have a great Sunday. If you watch some football, enjoy the games, all that stuff. But take a little bit of time to set up your week, okay? Grab that phone and say, hey, what would happen if I just pop this on the calendar right now, okay? Yeah, Luke, let's go. Let's go get him. Sean, thank you. I appreciate you. Guys, if you can share it, I appreciate it. Pop in the chat if it had any impact on you. We'll be back tomorrow, 8 a.m., same time, same station. Love you guys. Take care.